September is the month of action camera, and we now have 2 days until DJI Action 3 or possibly OSMO Action 3 to come out on September 14th, 8 a.m. Here you can see motorcycle, mountain bike, snowboarding, free diving, and they are pretty much advertising all the key features that they want to highlight. So if we just scroll down, then we get 160 minutes of maximum recording time, minus 20 degrees, that's minus 4 Fahrenheit, and also 60-meter underwater, which means you can pretty much go amateur free diving perhaps, but not for scuba diving. You will need an extra case. So those videos are really quick. So here there is a really clear-cut picture, minus 20 degrees Celsius, minus 4 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's perfect if you are a snowboarder, skier, you like doing something in the cold climate, then this is the camera for you. Just as comparison, DJI Action 2, the design that is now ditched by DJI, the operating temperature was at around 0 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius. So not really good for skier, snowboarder, etc. And just as a comparison to other competitors such as Insta360 ONE RS, the operating temperature is actually minus 20 degrees all the way to 40 degrees Celsius. So I think DJI Action 3 wants to compete against what they're offering at competitor Insta360. The next feature that they are highlighting is 60-meter waterproof, but you do need another waterproof case if you want to go all the way down to 60 meters. So if you are a scuba diver who wants to go down to about like 30 meters underwater, then you will need another waterproof case that should come out at the launch date. However, 60-meter waterproof, there is a lady who is free diving in this picture, so it's definitely workable for snorkeling. It's definitely workable for people who is like an amateur free diver, perhaps. Here's a comparison to Insta360 ONE RS. Because this is a modular system, the waterproof is up to 16 feet. That's only 5 meters underwater. And also the recently released Insta360 X3, which I do have very detailed review, do check that out. The waterproof is up to 10 meters. So this DJI Action 3 does have sort of superior waterproofingness of the body. So the next feature is about the battery life that they're advertising, 160 minutes maximum recording time, although it is tested in a lab environment. So I'm sure we will see more big YouTubers who already got hold of Action 3. They will be testing out battery life, I hope. Compare that against GoPro Hero 10, it seems to have 120 minutes of battery life at 1080p resolution, so not the strongest. And if you also use the Hyper Smooth High, then the minutes will be 83 minutes. So DJI Action 3 on paper, it wins, and it also wins over Insta360 as well. The runtime for all these modular cameras, it is at around 75 minutes all the way to about 84 minutes. And Insta360 X3, the runtime is at 81 minutes. So yes, DJI Action 3, it seems like it has this boosted battery time, something that I also would like to test if I do decide to get it. But then just one thing for you guys to note, if you're not one of those people who wants to earliest adopt, then there is going to be GoPro Hero 11, which should be released sometime in September 2022. Then do wait for GoPro Hero 11. It does have all this fancy camera and also the mini version as well in a square, very tiny form. Now back to Twitter, Dill's drone Twitter for juicy leak. So now DJI Action 3, the leak is that standard, it's gonna go for US dollar $329. For advanced, I guess, this is what it stands for, combo set maybe, it is gonna go for 459 euros. So that's about 465 US dollars. So here we can see the Action 3. So this takes the form of OSMO Action, the original camera, now with a massive screen, more screen compared to the body, and it does look a bit sleeker than before. And also the battery, which should last 160 minutes. Maybe that's for 1080p resolution. That's something that we should check it out. And also the rugged casing for Action. And this holder, strangely, is going to be sort of magnetic. I'm not sure how secure that is. That's something that we definitely need to check it out as well. And just another picture. So this, I guess, is the advanced or combo set or whatever, which is going for 459 euros. This does have 2 extra batteries, so in total 3, and also some GoPro mount, and also this is the universal mount, the selfie stick, the case of course, the extra lens protector, and also the battery charger for 3 in one go. If I had a choice, I might probably go for this one because selfie stick, of course, I have plenty of selfie stick. And there is going to be the waterproof casing, should let the camera go all the way down to 60 meters underwater. Finally, on the features on the box. So DJI Action 3 feature, however, in the box it does say Osmo Action 3. So maybe they're gonna go back and add this Osmo in the naming. So in terms of the video resolution, 4K all the way up to 120 frames per second, which is now fairly standard. As we can see, for example, in GoPro Hero 10 Black already has 5.3K 60 frames per second and 4K 120 frames per second. And Insta360 One RS, it does have 5.7K as well. However, when it comes to sort of 4K resolution, it goes all the way to about 60 frames per second. And back to Action 3, it is going to be the super large FOV field of view. And of course, it's going to have horizon steady, fairly standard in all the action cameras nowadays, cold resistant and long lasting. So they said minus 20 degrees Celsius, minus 4 degrees Fahrenheit. And also with the magnetic casing, it is going to have this feature called quick release vertical mount. So this is going to be really helpful for Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and also TikTok, of course. 60-meter waterproof and dual touchscreen on the front as well as outside. So I cannot wait until the launch time of DJI Action 2, possibly DJI OSMO Action 2. And I'll keep you guys posted on the exciting news of action cameras this month. So please don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and see you.